Welcome to my summary of EdTech522 for the summer semester at Boise State University. My name is Mark Borkowski. I'm a master's student at BSU. This presentation is meant to be a brief overview of adult online learning. Let's begin with a brief overview of adult learner characteristics. Adults see educational opportunities that will advance where they currently are to where they would like to be. They typically are not dependent on others for direction. They have very specific intentions for their education. Participation is usually voluntary, so they will move on if the education is not meeting their needs. Adults generally want an education that relates or applies directly to their own needs. They want education that is appropriate for their lives. If the learning is both timely and appropriate, adults take responsibility for their own learning. Give them the opportunity to have that responsibility. Some strategies we can use to focus education on adult learners. Use experienced adults as resources. They can become a great source of information and knowledge. Be sure to treat adults as adults. They may not agree with you as a teacher, but treat their questions and comments with respect. Show learners how the new skills or knowledge they are learning can immediately be applied to their lives. When teaching theories and concepts, attempt to create real-world applications of the material. Give adults more control over their education. Set boundaries, but let the student be flexible in their learning styles and methods. And finally, definitely use multiple teaching styles. Take into account different learning styles, locations, time, and other variables that may exist among students. So let's look at some of the tools we can use to implement those strategies. Skype has almost become the standard for synchronous internet communications. The newest version allows for multiple communication streams at once, which allows for group conversations rather than just one-to-one communications. Camtasia is a great application that allows the user to record the computer screen, live video, and audio. It can then be used to edit and combine those recordings into one video training. Facebook currently has over 300 million users. More than likely, students will be Facebook members, which makes it a logical choice for connecting instructors with learners. UCU combines quizzes and video in a new method to test understanding of content. When people think of internet search, they usually think of Google. However, Google is much more than search. Google offers many asynchronous tools such as blogging, sites, documents, and email, plus synchronous tools like chat and voice. Moodle is rapidly becoming the king of the hill as far as learning management systems. Being open source and having a huge user group to pull from makes Moodle a compelling choice as an LMS. Adult education continues to grow as technology changes and people move from career to career. Online education offers a more flexible and focused education versus the traditional classroom. Designing, creating, and delivering online learning is a unique challenge to today's educators, but can be a rewarding experience for those willing to take on the challenge.